Good morning. It is good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. It is New Testament Thursday here on 3 Minute Manna. Our reading today is from Ephesians chapter 4 at verse 28. It says, "Let him who stole steal no longer, but rather let him labor, working with his hands what is good, that he may have something to give him who has need." I wanted to look at those three phrases in there. The first one, let him who stole steal no longer. The Lord expects us to have integrity. The Lord expects us to be honest. When it talks about stealing, you might think about thieves and robbers, but in this day and age, legalized stealing is going on wholesale. That idea of taking what is not rightfully yours. That idea is going on all the time. More and more people are more than happy to not work, but rather simply take what someone else has worked for. That is stealing. And what we are called to do is to steal no longer. We're called to be content with what we have. And we are called to, as the next verse talks about, adding on to the idea, let him labor working with his hands what is good. Along with integrity, there's also something to be said about industry. That idea is completely lost on so many people today. Working hard and doing good work. From the very beginning, God put Adam in the garden to tend it. From the very beginning, work has been what the Lord wants us to do. Here, working with his hands, what is good? It is good to work. Laziness has no place in a Christian's life. We know what Scripture says. Whatever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord. Don't cut corners. Don't wait for your boss to walk away and then slack off. There is something to be said about integrity. There is something to be said about industry. And then the last one, as it says, working with his hands what is good, that he may have something to give him who has need. There's something to be said about generosity. And we need to understand what the Lord himself said. It is more blessed to give than to receive. That those who desire to be rich, they pierce themselves through with many sorrows. That we don't work hard because we're greedy. The Lord wants us to work hard. To provide for ourselves, to make sure we're not a burden on someone else, but also to take care, to help other folks who are perhaps less fortunate. And we need to understand that. We understand whatever a man sows, that is what he will also reap. And we know what Solomon says about a severe evil under the sun. Riches kept by an owner to their own destruction, to their own shame, is what it talks about throughout Ecclesiastes, throughout Proverbs. But as you think about these things, these ideas are lost upon so many people today. From just this one verse, you see integrity, you see industry, and you see generosity. And that is how to look at the next chapter of Ephesians. That is a big part of walking in love and walking in light and walking in wisdom. It is a big part of what it means to be a Christian. Hope you enjoyed this study today. God bless you. I hope you have a good day. Be a blessing to others today as well. Thanks for studying with us.